The Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus have very similar designs. They're clearly related to the S21 series from last year, though this time around the phone will come in black, white, pink gold, and green. Thanks to its more angular design, the S22 Ultra looks more like a Note device, and though it keeps the same cameras as the S21 Ultra, it comes with a very different design on the back. Unlike last year's massive camera bump, this year the flat back of the Ultra is only interrupted by the 5 camera lenses and the LED flash. There is an S Pen stored within the phone, making the S22 Ultra a true successor to the discontinued Note line. The merger of the Galaxy S and Note lines allows Samsung to streamline their flagship lineup and allows them to focus on releasing foldables later on in the year. All 3 phones will have the new Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and IP68 protection. Unlike last year when the S22 had to settle for plastic, this time the entire trio will reportedly have Gorilla Glass Victus on the back. All 3 have dynamic AMOLED 2X panels and support HDR10+. Naturally, the S22 is the smallest and lightest phone in the lineup, and has a smaller 6.1-inch display with a Full HD resolution. The Plus has a middle ground 6.6-inch screen, while the Ultra ups the size to 6.8 inches and the resolution up to 1440p. This being Samsung, we have little doubt that these are going to be some of the best and brightest panels of the year. The Galaxy S22 series will run One UI 4.1 on top of Android 12. The UI will probably retain its wide customization options and have improved animations and better optimized software, but beyond that, we're waiting on the actual announcement for information. The phones sport the Exynos 2200 chipset in Europe, while the US and China will have the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1 chipset. The new Exynos was developed in collaboration with AMD, and its GPU has hardware support for ray tracing for the first time in a smartphone. Samsung is also promising more power efficiency for better battery life, and naturally improved AI functionality for enhanced camera features. Moving on to the topic of cameras, the hardware hasn't changed significantly on the Ultra's quad setup. You still get a 108 megapixel main camera, a 10 megapixel telephoto with OIS and 3x optical zoom, a 10 megapixel periscope with 10x optical zoom, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide. However, Samsung will allegedly deliver dramatic improvements in processing. The S22 and the S22 Plus get 3 cameras instead of 4. The list includes a brand new 50 megapixel main camera, a 10 megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide. Their main cameras will use the ISOCELL GN5 sensor, which promises all-directional dual-pixel Pro fast autofocus, all while additionally reducing light crosstalk within the individual pixels. You'll also be able to capture 8K videos at 30 FPS as well as 4K videos at 120